Hi guys, Al DeMarco here along with Steve Boot. And listen, there's something here at the site that you've probably looked at thousands of times, but I'll bet you most of you haven't clicked on it yet, and you're missing a great way to save money and get the best bets of the top handicappers at a discounted rate. And that is the Flexi Pass. And it's kind of unique. I think it's the only thing in this business that gives you an option of jumping from handicapper to handicapper, trying to catch the wave, to try to catch the big play as they come out. Because with the Flexi Pass, guys, you don't have to make a long-term commitment to any one handicapper. Instead, let's say you buy a 2-handicapper, 7-day handicapper Flexi Pass. You get to choose each one of those days which 2 handicappers you want the plays of. So today, for example, they might want my play and your play, maybe my play and Craig Davis's play. It's your option, but you're locked in at the price. You save a lot of money.
I remember when I came up with this concept like 6 years ago, I was in Disney World at the time, and they offered me that, well, Flexi Pass to be able to go, a park hopper they called it, from one park to the other, see the fireworks at this park, see the parade at this park. And that's when it dawned on me, this would be perfect for our business. Because in our business, the cappers, like the players themselves, are all very streaky. And that's why trusting the site is so important. And the fact that you can trust our records is so important. If you buy one handicapper for 30 days, well, he's going to go up, he's going to go down, and you're going to ride along with him. If you buy that same Flexi Pass for 30 days, you get to determine every day who you follow, so you can always follow the hot guy. It's a great strategy for winning.
And you can buy for 1 handicapper, 2, 3, 4 handicappers. You can buy the 1 handicapper 30-day Flexi Pass, and 30 days you can make a change of handicappers every single day. I'll tell you what a lot of guys do. They do make a commitment to one particular handicapper because, yes, everybody's streaky, but over the long term they produce a profit. But they buy a committed package from one guy, a 30-day package.
Usually right after he's hot.
Right, exactly. And they'll ride him, but then they come in and they use the Flexi Pass to cherry pick for other big plays. And here's the beautiful thing. If your play's $99 or if my play is $79, it has no effect on the Flexi Pass, guys. You're locked in at a huge discounted rate, and it doesn't matter how much the price of the individual play is that you're purchasing.
It gives you, the player, the flexibility within our system to be able to win.
So check it out, the Flexi Pass, all the details, click on the link, and you'll get it. Win money, save money at the same time. Good luck, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to the Countdown to Kickoff program. Steve Budin along with Al DeMarco, and we are joined, as we are every single Sunday, by handicapper Trace Adam, who, like myself, has been a veteran of the handicapping wars for over 20 years. Trace joining us live from Atlanta. Hey, guys, you know, this is a season that's quickly winding down. We've only got 3 more Sundays to keep making money here. You ready to get with it? First game, you want to go with a little NFC East battle, Giants and Redskins.
Points, points, and points. More points and more points. These guys are playing over the total, my friends. Redskins come into this one. They're just letting it rip of late. 4 straight games they've gone over the posted total. Giants Sunday night game against the Cowboys went over, so that means 3 in a row over for them, and 4 of their last 5 over. And the first meeting between these 2 rivals in September, way back when, that went over. 3 of the last 5 in the series have gone over. I like this one over, simply put.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Yeah, I agree with him. I think this number is kind of low. I was surprised not to see it around 53 or so, or 54. The Giants are 9-4 over this year, but the thing I've been saying constantly on this show, you know, people have this perception about the Giants of being this defensive juggernaut. They are not a good defensive team. They have been giving up an average of 26 points a game in this season. They have really struggled. They can't stop the run. And Washington's been putting some points up on the board and playing well offensively here at late. So I like the over, but I also think the Redskins are the play. Now, I told you last week I love the Giants, but I like the Redskins in this game. Giants to win it, but the Redskins to get the cover.
Well, we've seen this all year where the Giants have a big emotional win, and then they come back flat in the next game. I don't think that's going to happen here, though. I don't buy into this Washington resurgence and Shanahan getting all the credit for bringing Rex Grossman, taking him out, bringing him back. Now he's playing more like Dr. Jekyll than Mr. Hyde. But to me, I think the Redskins are complete garbage. I'm going with Big Blue here. I think they are the ones that are resurging. Manning having a Super Bowl type of year, even though the rest of his team maybe not joining him. I like the Giants here. That's the way I'm going.
Okay, so we split on the side, but we agree with the over. Next game we want to
And
take.
I'm not doing too good when I go against you, but here I feel good about this one.
Next one is going to be Green Bay and Kansas City. Of course, Kansas City making the coaching change after another loss. You know, I feel bad for Todd Haley. Not really. But, you know, when your quarterback's Tyler Palko, you got to feel bad for somebody. Let me guess. You like the Packers maybe in this game?
Yeah, I also feel bad for Todd Haley there. I mean, what's the guy supposed to do? His starting quarterback goes down for the year. You've got Tyler Palko, who is just atrocious. I mean, Kansas City's 45 total points now the last 6 weeks. So if you average that out, just over 7 points a game, that's not going to cut it against the defending Super Bowl champions. Green Bay's now won 19 in a row, 14 covers in those 19 games, and their cover against Oakland made them 3-0 against the AFC this year. I'm going to just lay the chalk and go with the Packers. This is not the spot they're going to fall flat on their face.
Right, 3-0 this year against the AFC. 9 of their last 10 they've covered against the AFC. And, you know, it's not a game that I'm really particularly enthused about, but I can certainly see the Packers rolling in this game. You know, I would have preferred to be laying 2 touchdowns with Green Bay when they were playing at home last week instead, and I think we discussed that. But, you know, this is not a game that I would even touch personally.
Well, we've been advising people to lay the big wood with Green Bay all year long. And if you're out there and you're one of those geniuses that are trying to figure out when's the one game that Green Bay's not going to show up, how's that been working for you so far? Not so good. Look, at the end of the day, you got to lay the big wood with Green Bay. It's almost like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, if you're going to play it, I agree with you guys. Green Bay is the way to go. But personally, I'll stay on the sidelines for this one, and I hope to God it's not nationally televised in my area. The final game is going to be New England and Denver. Everybody, of course, now, finally, we talked about this last week. I don't care what you say about Tim Tebow, but if you ain't on the bandwagon, you have definitely missed a hell of a ride.
And you're going to hell.
Yeah, exactly. Now, last week, of course, I picked up the push because I mentioned early in the show, I took Denver down from 3 to 3.5 against Chicago. And it wasn't necessarily Tim Tebow, although he had a great fourth quarter, threw the ball 40 times last week. But again, you know, walked away with a push, a miraculous comeback win for Denver. They should be sending Christmas gifts, really, to Marion Barber. They really should. Marion, thank you very much for all you Denver fans out there. I just wanted to say that. But now, of course, New England is getting like no respect. I mean, this is a Patriots team that's won 5 straight games. They scored 31 points or more in those 5 straight games, and they're only a 6.5 point favorite today at Denver. It's amazing. So which way do you go here? Lay it with Tom Brady or grab the points with Tebow and the Broncos?
Yeah, I respect what New England's been doing, but we said last week, you know, the defense just does not stop anybody. They give up way too many yards. And I don't think it's going to take Tebow until the fourth quarter to get his act in gear this time around. I'm going to take the points. It's hard not to. I mean, all the guy has done is gone 7-1 as a starter, 6 straight wins. They've covered 4 in a row in that span in the underdog role. And the Patriots again failing the point spread last week against the Redskins to drop them 2-5 their last 7 when laying the points. I'm going to grab the Broncos here, and if New England wins, I say it's a field goal game, tops.
Well,
New England's given up over 400 yards 8 times this year, but the thing is they don't lose those games. They just outscore their opponents. To me, this one's got over written all over it. I'm seeing this line 46.5, and I'm saying, you know what? For Tebow, he's going to have an easier time this week than he did against Chicago. Obviously, though, that New England offense is going to tear apart the Denver defense. So over, to me, seems to be the bet. There's no way I'm going against Tebow. Not now, not ever.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, the over has been the play in 24 of the Patriots' last 32 games. And as I said, they have scored 31 or more points in each of their last 5. But this is the time I'm off the Tebow bandwagon, off the Broncos bandwagon, because I remember what Detroit and Matt Stafford did, a one-dimensional team.
Good point.
Detroit did, just lit up that Denver defense. And I think that New England, which is, you know, can run the ball a bit, is going to have a field day against this Denver defense, which has not played well because, frankly, Denver had no right to even be losing 10-0 last week. I don't know what happened to them. They're not playing well. I'm going to go the opposite way, lay the points with New England. Trace, thanks for joining us. Remember, you can catch Trace every day on the website, on his homepage on the website, and he does a daily video report, just like myself, where he gives you in-depth analysis and free picks, no registration necessary, no purchase required as well. Guys, we are going to continue to motor on here with the Countdown to Kickoff show and get to your final games on today's card. Plus, when we come back from this commercial break, all the details how you can win $300 of my money playing fantasy football today. We will be back in just a minute.